This year's SCE, or the Secondary Education Examination results, once considered the iron gates of the country's education, have been published. The results this year have witnessed a marked improvement, with a significantly higher number of students who have bagged higher GPAs between 3.6 to 4.0. The Education Board has put the end of the pandemic that has led to physical classes as the major factor behind improved academic performance this year. Good evening, I'm Prarambha Dahal. Let's begin with the main stories. Uddhav Thapa of Nepali Congress appointed Chief Minister of Koshi with the support of 47 members. UML and RPP object to the appointment. Experts call the Speaker's support unconstitutional. National Education Board publishes this year's SCE results. Students register a marked improvement as a significant number score higher GPAs. Victims of cooperatives wage a strike for the past 33 days, grieve the government's apathy to their plight. A study team to present a report within a week. And the Netherlands stunned Scotland to qualify for this year's Cricket World Cup. Bast leads the charge for the Dutch with a rare double of 5 wickets and a match-winning century. The National Examination Board today announced the results of the Secondary Education Examination, or the SCE. The overall SCE results this year have improved compared to last year. Based on the result published by the board through letter grading system, 22,475 students have scored 3.5 to 4 GPA, which is significantly better compared to last year. The board has attributed this improvement to the physical classes, improved curriculum, and inclusion of standard question papers. The board had refrained from implementing letter grading directive 2078 and has published the result through the previous method. Out of the total 485,000 students who had appeared in the SEE examination, 22,475 have scored 3.5 to 4 GPA, which is 4.63% of the total students. The number of students who had scored 3.5 to 4 GPA last year was 9,600. Likewise, 55,069 students have scored 3.2 to 3.6 GPA, which is 11.36% of the total students. The number of students scoring between GPA has increased by 14,000 within a year. The number of students who have scored between 2.8 and 3.2 GPA has increased by 3,000 than the previous year. 72,362 students scored between 2.8 and 3.2 GPA this year. Meanwhile, 89,331 students have scored between 2.4 and 2.8 GPA, and 102,293 students scored between 2 and 2.4 GPA. The highest number of students who have scored between 3.5 to 4 GPA is from Bagmati province with 11,481. Meanwhile, only 240 students of Karnali province have been able to score between 3.5 to 4 GPA. 155,458 students have scored grade A in compulsory mathematics, while 56,800 students have scored grade A in accounts. The number of students who have scored the lowest GPA has decreased this year. Meanwhile, students who have scored the 2 GPA or below in up to 2 subjects can participate in grade improvement examinations. Uddhav Thapa of Nepali Congress from the Central Coalition has been appointed the Chief Minister in Koshi province. Thapa had earlier furnished his claim with Province Governor Parshuram Khapung for formation of the new government in Koshi province. As provisioned by the sub-article 920 of Article 168 of the Constitution of Nepal, Thapa had furnished his claim for formation of the government under his leadership with the support of 2 or more parties in absence of a clear majority of a single party. In the 93-member Province Assembly, Thapa has the support of 47 members, including 29 from Nepali Congress, 13 of CPN Maoist Center, including the Province Speaker, 4 from CPN Unified Socialist, and 1 from Janata Samajwadi Party. Meanwhile, CPN UML has 40 members in the Province Assembly and Rashtriya Prajatantra Party has 6 seats. Thapa has said that a small council of ministers would be formed after his appointment as the Chief Minister, and efforts would then be made for generating the vote of confidence after being administered the oath of office and secrecy. CPN UML and Rashtriya Prajatantra Party have said that Province Speaker Baburam Gautam could not be counted to reach a majority. A dispute has surfaced after Koshi Province Governor Parshuram Khapung appointed Uddhav Thapa of Nepali Congress as the Chief Minister of the Koshi Province on the basis of the support he claimed, which included the signature of Province Assembly spokesperson as well. The CPN-UML and Rashtriya Prajatantra Party have said that the majority vote required for Chief Minister was reached by considering the Province Assembly Speaker a member of a party. Now, legal analysts have termed the move a blatant disregard for the Constitution. Parties of the central ruling coalition have formed an alliance government in Koshi Province as well. Koshi Province Assembly leader of Nepali Congress, Uddhav Thapa, has been appointed the province chief minister. For the support of 47 province assembly members required for the majority for appointment as the chief minister, the name of province assembly speaker Baburam Gautam has been included as well. Now, polarization has surfaced after the province assembly speaker, who is not a member of any party and is free from any party's whip, was included in the list of supporters. Province governor had also ignored the suggestion of UML and Rashtriya Prajatantra Party against appointing Thapa as the chief minister. However, Nepali Congress and Maoist Center members have said that the province assembly speaker could be included in the list of supporters. Constitution experts have argued against the logic of Nepali Congress and Maoist Center, saying that the province assembly member is not a member of any party. Province assembly speaker, in fact, is not a member of any party. They have added that the appointment is not in line with the constitutional provisions. Even amidst complication for formation of the government in Koshi Province, the province governor did not hold any legal consultations. This has opened doors for questions to be raised at the judiciary. Despite being appointed the chief minister on the basis of majority support, including the name of the province assembly speaker, Thapa is required to generate a vote of confidence within 30 days. It appears difficult for Thapa to receive the trust vote if Rashtriya Prajatantra Party does not join the alliance and the province assembly speaker cannot vote in the process. If Thapa fails to receive the trust vote, CPN-UML will again lead the government in capacity of the largest party of the province assembly. However, if UML also fails to generate the vote of confidence, midterm elections could be held in Koshi Province. Prime Minister Pushpa Dahal's secretariat has said that the Prime Minister's statement regarding Sardar Pritam Singh was being wrongly defined to serve political interests. A press note issued by the Prime Minister's Secretariat has said that the statement issued to express the cordial relationship between Prime Minister Dahal and Singh was being politicized and has termed it unfortunate. The Secretariat has claimed that Prime Minister Dahal had included Singh's well-wishes for him and his desire for Dahal's leadership of Nepal's government for transformation during their informal meetings. The note issued by Prime Minister's press advisor Govinda Acharya states that Prime Minister Dahal had also recollected his parleys with Singh at his house in Delhi during the treatment of a family member. The Secretariat has further added that the Prime Minister elected from the Parliament was always accountable to the Parliament and has added that the Premier was not provided with an opportunity to furnish his responses while being criticized without considering his version and explanations. Winners under different categories of the 5th National Music Awards 2023 have been felicitated at the event organized to mark the 24th anniversary of Radio Kantipur. At the program organized to mark the 24th anniversary of Radio Kantipur, best artistes were felicitated. Yadav Kharil was recognized for his contributions in the Nepali music sector with the Lifetime Achievement Award along with a cash purse of 100,000 rupees. Contributors to Nepali music were also felicitated in 15 categories. At the program, chairperson and managing director of Kantipur Media Group, Kailas Siroya, said that the National Music Award was organized by the KMG to appreciate the contributions of creators in Nepali music sector. Sushant Kesi was felicitated with the People's Choice Award. A total of 75 contributors to Nepali music sector were nominated in 15 different categories. Several musical performances were also showcased throughout the awards ceremony. It is now time for a short break, but for more news, do stay with us. Raju Singh Suwal, operator of LOD, Lord of the Rings, a popular club in Kathmandu's Tamil, has been arrested from the capital's Balwatar. Earlier, Pokhara's Sudan Koirala was arrested in case where a 15-year-old minor was fed alcoholic beverages at LOD and was taken to Lalitpur's Pulchok, where she was raped. Suwal has been arrested for granting permission to a minor to enter the club. The other operator, Rudeep Shrestha, has been on the run. The victim had filed a case against Koirala on the 14th of June last month. Deposits at cooperatives are increasingly facing risks as collection of loans has been affected because of current economic scenario. Now, campaigners have said that they may not be able to recuperate deposits from around 300 cooperatives. Depositors are also facing problems with more operators of cooperatives absconding. The task force formed by the government to find a solution to the issue is to furnish its report within a week. A few depositors have been staging a sit-in at Maitigar of Kathmandu for the past 33 days as they have yet to recover their deposits from cooperatives. They are expecting the government to listen to their plight and help in ensuring the return of their deposits. And despite the lapse of a month into their sit-in, the government officials have yet to pay attention to their problems, while operators of cooperatives have not committed of returning the deposits. Now, following the increase in the number of victims, the Kathmandu Metropolis has corresponded with Nepal Police to take actions against 69 cooperatives. The Central Investigation Bureau of Nepal Police has filed cases after completion of investigation of 5 cooperatives, while 4 others are being probed into. Victims of cooperatives have also been knocking the doors of the Department of Cooperatives. Cases have already been filed against Shiva Shikhar Cooperative of Bhaktapur and Tulsi Cooperative of Biratnagar. Operators of these cooperatives are in custody. Kantipur Cooperative of Kathmandu has also not been able to return the deposits demanded by the depositors. The department has already directed the entity to return the interest earned by the mid of July. CIB is investigating Pashupati Cooperative and Deurali Cooperative of Lalitpur. Sumeri Cooperative, also of Lalitpur, is yet to return 8 billion rupees of depositors. Laliguras of Lalitpur, Krishi Bikas of Kathmandu, Hamro Krishi Cooperative of Bhaktapur and Bara Cooperative of Dharan have also not been able to return the deposits. Of the 30,800 cooperatives, 12 have been declared crisis-ridden. A total of 4,250 million rupees has been compromised in these cooperatives. In our Public Voice segment, today we have asked in several provinces regarding ways to make the cooperatives transparent and organized. Let us now take a look at what they had to say.
Public Voice.
सहकारीहरु कुन सिद्धान्त अन्तर्गत चल्दैछन्, राम्रा काम गरेका छन् या गरेका छैनन्, त्यसको अनुसन्धान चाहिँ सरकारले पनि गर्नुपर्छ।
सहकारीको सदस्यहरूले आफैले चासो अलि बढी चासो लिनुपर्छ।
सरकारले सहकारीलाई कडाइको रूपमा हेर्न पर्छ।
अरु बैंकले राष्ट्र बैंकले निगरानी गर्दैछ, यसलाई सहकारीमा पनि गर्नुपर्छ।
सहकारीका नियमहरू पालन गरेको सहकारी हो कि होइन, त्यतिकै लापरवाही खोलेको हो कि, त्यो सबै कुरा जानेर बुझेर मात्रै चल्नु पर्छ।
राष्ट्र बैंकले चाहिँ कडा नियमहरू बनाउनु पर्ला र नीति नियमहरूलाई अनुगमन मूल्याङ्कन गर्ने।
कुनै पनि सहकारीमा आबद्ध हुनुभन्दा पहिला सहकारी कस्तो, कुन किसिमको सहकारी, कस्ताहरू व्यक्तिहरू छन् भनेर राम्रोसँग बुझ्नुपर्छ।
जनताले सहकारीमा लगानी गरेको पैसालाई सुरक्षित गर्नको लागि सरकारले बलियो नियम बनाउनु पर्दछ।
It is now time for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
Before we ask today's question, let us take a look at the results from yesterday's poll. Yesterday we were asked, why has the Pashupati Area Development Trust failed to protect its own assets? 9% were for A, unclear records, 55% were for B, politicization in leadership, and 36% were for C, an excuse for irregularity. And now here is our today's question. Why has the government's announcement of developing a new city been stranded? Your options are A, lack of budget, B, planning without study, and C, local obstruction. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. We have more news coming up, but right now it is time for yet another short break. Welcome back. It is now time for the sports news.
Sports news.
Inspired by an all-round performance from Basta Lead, who picked 5 wickets before scoring a century, the Netherlands clinched the last remaining spot at this year's Cricket World Cup after securing a 5-wicket win over Scotland in the Super 6. With the win, the Netherlands climbed to the second position in the standings with 6 points. And despite equal points, Scotland were left in the third place on net run rate. In the match played at the Queen's Sports Club Bulawayo, Scotland were put to bat where they posted 277 runs for the loss of 9 wickets in their 50 overs. Brandon McMullen top scored for Scotland with 106 runs, while skipper Richie Berrington added 64. Basta lead shown with a fifer in his 10 overs for the Netherlands, while Ryan Klein had 2 wickets and Logan van Beek had 1 scalp. In reply, the Netherlands chased the target of 278 runs in 42.5 overs. The lead top scored with 123 runs from 92 balls. He hit the fence 7 times and smashed 5 sixes. Bikramjit Singh added 40 runs. Michael Liask had 2 wickets for Scotland, while Macmillan, Mark Watt and Chris Greaves shared a wicket apiece. The Netherlands have qualified for the World Cup for the first time since 2011. Now, prior to this, Sri Lanka had qualified for the World Cup. With this, the upcoming Cricket World Cup will see Sri Lanka, the Netherlands, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Australia, England, New Zealand, South Africa and Afghanistan compete alongside the hosts India. That is all for the moment. Up next is the news in Nepali. Thank you for staying with us. Goodbye for now.